Zainab Khatun's house. This house was built in 1486 on the remain of the house of Princess Shakra, the granddaughter of Al-Nasir Hassan bin Qalawun. Zainab did not skimp on its architecture and beautification, so it was a truly wonderful house that has no equal in its era, so it is considered a model of a Mamluk architecture. The entrance to the ground floor was taken into account to respect the privacy of the owners of the house, which is what called the broken entrance. This way, the guest does not see the different corners and rooms. In the middle of the house is an open court, surrounded by stone buildings, a mill, rooms for storing grains and food, a water storage room, a guest room, and a horse stable. The upper halls contain mashrabiyas, which is wooden windows designed with arabesque decoration, overlooking the courtyard of the house, through which women would peek the visitors and guests. The upper floors are joined by bathrooms and small private rooms, topped with hollow domes, filled with pieces of colored glasses. On the third floor of the house, the private rooms of the owner of the house, and the necessary for infants, whether those born to the owners or the maids, are located.
And now we're gonna talk about Beit السحيمي. First thing we're gonna talk about the location. Beit السحيمي is located in Cairo, Egypt, on a yellow path branching off from El Mu'izz Din Allah Street, showcasing Ottoman architectural influence. Second thing, we're gonna talk about the construction of the building. The house consists of two sections. The southeastern section, built in 1648 CE by Sheikh Abdul Wahhab, and the northern section added in 1796 CE by Hajj Ismail Shalabi. The second sections were connected to form one house named Beit السحيمي after its last owner, Mr. Muhammad Amin السحيمي. Third second, we're gonna talk about the features of the building. Inside there are several halls, each with two iwans separated by a hall with a marble fountain. Some walls are adorned with wooden panels or ceramic, while the floors are marble. Certain hall features verses from El Borda poem by El Busiri. Now we're gonna talk about the central courtyard. Central courtyard surrounding the house is a central courtyard with a garden features seating representing the summer hall for main residents and visitors. The seating areas ceilings is adorned with potential and geometric motifs. Wooden mashrabiyya screens overlook the courtyard, showcasing a distinctive features of Islamic art. Last thing, we have the significance of this building. Beit السحيمي is a masterpiece of surviving Islamic civilization architecture from the Ottoman era in Egypt.
Scenery House. This archaeological landmark is located in Harat al-Munajji in central Cairo. It was built in 1794 by a Sudanese man named Ibrahim Katoghda, who was named El Sinari after his city, the city of Sinar. When the French campaign came to Egypt, the campaign took it as a residence for a number of its scholars and artists. In its layout, the house resembles Islamic houses of that period, as in the middle of the house there is a courtyard with a small fountain and some palm trees overlooked by mashrabiyas in the halls of the house. The house consists of 3 floors. On the first floor there is a kitchen and the water room, which contains a small well to supply the house with its need for water, and it also contains stores. The second floor contains the salam lake for the men's gathering and the haram lake for the women's gathering in the house. The third floor contains a number of rooms that appear to have been designed for home residents.
Beit al-Razzaz. Historic significance. Beit al-Razzaz is a historic residential complex located in Darb al-Ahmar district of medieval Cairo, Egypt. It provides valuable insights into residential life during the Mamluk era. Construction and architecture. The place was originally built around 1418 by Sultan Qaitbay. It features highly decorated mashrabiyya windows and contain over 190 rooms. The architectural style reflects the aesthetic of the Mamluk period. Restoration effort. A restoration project fixed the eastern building between 1977 and 2007. The property now belongs to the Ministry of State for Antiques in Egypt. Layout and features. Beit Azzaz comprises two main houses, two central courtyards, and various utility structures, such as stables and passes. The two houses were connected via a single passageway in the early 19th century, due to a marriage contract.
Bistaq Palace is a historic palace in Egypt built in the 14th century by the Mamluk Amir Saifuddin Bistaq al-Nasiri. It's located on Mu'azz Street. It has suffered from some cracks over time, reaching its peak after the earthquake of 1992. Then the development project of historic Cairo included a comprehensive restoration project for the palace. It consists of two floors. The ground one has a hall, stables for horses, grain stores, and servant quarters, and the upper floor has banquet hall and bedrooms. It used to have third floor for the harem, but it has collapsed. And from a palace to Arab music house. Based on the decision of Minister of Culture for the year 2009, it was allocated to serve as the Arab Music House, which is a center for the study, performance, and appreciation of traditional Arabic music. It aims to preserve the rich musical heritage of the Arab world. The institution hosts various activities and events, including concerts, workshops, lectures, and educational programs, as well as opportunities for students and the scholars to engage with the music through classes. It plays a vital role in understanding and appreciation of Arab music, both within Egypt and internationally. It serves as a hub for culture exchange and welcome visitors from around the world to experience the richness and the diversity of Arab musical traditions.